Food preservation is a method of treating foods to delay the deterioration of the food. Food preservation, changing raw products in advantages of food preservation. To extend the shelf life of food, to retain the quality of food in terms of color, texture, flavor, and nutritional value. These are the method of food preservation. Example, drying, freezing, heating, irradiation, chemical, salting, or sugaring.
In this slide, I will explain about the example of food products and their common chemical preservative. For the first one, the products are cheese, wine, and baked goods. And their common chemical preservative are sorbic acid, sodium sorbate, and sorbate. For the second one, the products are jams, salad dressing, and soy sauce. Their common chemical preservative are benzoic acid, sodium benzoate, and benzoates. The third one, the products are fruits and wines. The chemical preservative are sulfur dioxide. Where to store the food products once added with chemical preservative? In refrigeration, because refrigeration are categorized in physical preservative. In this slide, the answer is yes, because we need to use both chemical and physical preservation to provide the safest food products.
Other than that, chemical preservatives are used to kill target microbes in the food product. If you can see, there are many types of chemical preservatives that used to inhibit the different type of microbes that able to grow in the food. Now we are going to the chemical preservative that commonly used in the food industry. Now we are going to the type of chemical preservative that commonly used in the food product and usually used in ingredient to in ingredient in food processing. Now we are going to the chemical preservative that commonly used in the food industry. Chemical food preservative must be satisfies these main criteria to make sure it can be used in food product and safe for consumption.
How much chemical preservatives that can be added into food product? Next is chemical food preservatives are those substances which are added in a very low quantities, which is up to 0.2%, and which do not alter the organoleptic and physicochemical properties of the foods at or only very little. For examples, sorbic acid and sorbate salts, which is potassium most effective, are effective at pH values less than 6.5 but at a higher pH than benzoates. Sorbates are used in cheeses, beverages, jellies, jams, salad dressings, dried fruits, pickles, and margarine. They inhibit yeast and mold, but few bacteria except for Clostridium botulinum. They prevent yeast growth during vegetables fermentation and can be used at levels up to 0.3%. So, what is the effectiveness of chemical preservatives? Preservatives are important in order to extend the life of processed food. The absence of preservatives accelerates the growth of mold, yeast, and bacteria. The choice of food preservatives depends on the pH, moisture, processing conditions, packaging conditions, and storage temperature and distribution requirements. For examples, benzoic acid can longer the shelf life of chili slurry depends on its concentration. It is because benzoic acid inhibits the growth of mold, yeast, and some bacteria. It is either added directly or created from reactions with its sodium, potassium, or calcium salt. The mechanism starts with the absorption of benzoic acid into the cell. If the concentration of the benzoic acid is higher, the shelf life of the food will be increased. The efficiency of benzoic acid is thus dependent on the concentration of the benzoic acid.